Hi, thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to look at an exclusive database of 195 UAE family investment offices. To be clear, this is the who's who of UAE family investment offices. Now a little bit about me. I'm Andrew, a fundraising consultant and capital sourcing advisor with 15 years of experience in high-value real estate investment advisory roles across Canada, Dubai, and the Caribbean. To be clear, I help clients navigate fundraising with clarity, strategy, and targeted outreach. And over the past 4 years on Fiverr, I've assisted over 350 clients from tech startups to real estate groups with fundraising strategy, pitch deck refinement, investor outreach, and custom investor databases tailored to their sector, stage, and capital needs. Currently, I'm advising a US-based private equity group on a $50 million equity raise, coordinating strategy and outreach to investment banks, family investment offices, and private equity partners. And if you take a look on the right-hand side, you can see some of my gigs, and you can contact me by clicking my Fiverr link in the description below. The 2025 UAE Family Investment Office Database. This presentation introduces an exclusive verified database of 195 UAE family investment offices and 430 key decision makers representing the most dynamic and internationally connected sources of private capital in the Gulf. Now, it's compiled from verified institutional disclosures and family office filings and fully updated for 2024 and 2025. It provides a comprehensive view of the UAE's sophisticated investment landscape. Now, this database has also been combined mainly from two institutional databases that I have, and it's recently been updated. It's a database that I use for private clients to help them streamline and with more comprehensive targeting for their fundraising initiatives. You're going to see the Excel spreadsheet coming up in just a bit. So the database profiles single and multifamily offices across Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and Sharjah, each confirmed as active investors in private equity, venture capital, real estate infrastructure, and private credit across global markets. Now, unlike generic directories, this data set isolates UAE families with active investment mandates, recent transaction history, and identifiable investment principles. It delivers actionable intelligence for fund managers, developers, and advisors seeking to raise capital or establish lasting relationships with the UAE's institutional-grade private investors. Now, it serves as a strategic capital intelligence platform purpose-built to streamline cross-border fundraising, refine investor targeting, and connect users directly to the who's who of private wealth. Why is this database unique? Well, it's designed for accessing leading UAE family investment offices. So let's start off with this. 1. Curated access to UAE family capital. Designed for fund managers, developers, and advisors seeking engagement with the UAE's leading family investment offices. This database provides verified access to one of the Gulf's most globally diversified private capital ecosystems. It's focused on active investors, active allocators, 109 plus family offices and holding groups deploying capital across private equity, venture, real estate, infrastructure, and private credit. Strategic advisors, families managing portfolios across the UAE, GC, and global markets, spanning energy, logistics, healthcare, technology, and financial services. And direct access. So it's a deal for managers and sponsors pursuing co-investments, partnerships, or direct placements with family-owned capital. Secondly, proprietary, verified, and institutional grade. As I mentioned before, this database is made up of two institutional databases that I've just recently merged. Professionally curated data set based on verified filings, ownership records, and 2024 and 2025 investment disclosures. Each profile is reviewed for ownership structure, holdings, and current investment focus. Some of the key database highlights, again, 195 verified family investment offices, 430 key contacts. These are senior contacts and include CEOs, CIOs, head of family investments. The family offices include leading groups like Futtaim, Habtoor, Ghurair, Rostamani, Naboodah, Tayar, and so on. So these are key well-known names, family office names, families that basically have been involved in massive business interests in the UAE for decades. Comprehensive profiles, so that includes ownership, sector interests, and geographic focus. Institutional accuracy, again, reflecting verified data and updated investment insights through 2025. So a database like this is probably going to take you all the way up to 2020, 2029, 2030. 30, because the sectors that they generally focus on do not change year to year. Most of the people that are going to use this database are going to really focus on real estate, private equity for two the main ones. Private credit, private debt has been a recent surge in a lot of family investment offices, not only in the UAE but globally. 3, why this database matters? Well, the UAE's family investment offices manage over $300 billion in combined assets, forming one of the Middle East's largest private capital pools. As Abu Dhabi and Dubai expand as global wealth hubs, family offices are diversifying into technology, renewables, logistics, and global real estate. So this database enables direct engagement with verified investing families and key decision makers, providing actionable insights for professionals seeking trusted access to UAE private capital. So who can benefit from this database? Well, as in most family investment offices, that would be fundraisers and capital advisors, so for professionals raising capital across private equity, real estate, venture strategies, targeting UAE and GCC family offices. So again, you get to connect with verified family investment groups managing proprietary portfolios, and it's ideal for placement agents and advisors seeking qualified relationship-based access to family capital. 2, fund managers, developers, and corporate sponsors. So for managers and developers and business owners pursuing co-investments or joint ventures, gain visibility into the UAE family groups allocating to private equity, energy transition, industrial ventures, and international holdings. That's perfect for sourcing strategic family-backed investment alliances. 3, strategic advisors and institutional consultants. So for consultants advising on fundraising, market entry, or family office partnerships. Access verified intelligence on 195 family groups expanding across key sectors. Just simplifies the relationship building and execution through current actionable decision-making profiles. At the end of the day, these databases and all my databases save you time and research. You don't have to go through manuals, go through a large process of trying to find out who the key players are. And another important thing is you can't scrape this information from the internet. So it's going to be really, if you're starting to build your database, this is the best place for it. I've been working on these type of databases for years and years and years, and I focused on the Middle East Family Investment Office for several years as well, and I can tell you this is the most up-to-date, most actionable database that you're going to find. 4, international firms and cross-border connectors. For firms structuring partnerships or capital placements across GCC and global markets, it covers leading UAE family groups with reach into MENA, Europe, and Asia, and enables introductions to diversified investors seeking new cross-border opportunities. 50% of the people that contact me are from the US, and they're looking for a database to build relationships, especially with the UAE Middle East family investment offices. So let's take a look at the database. First, a key database disclosure. I like to add this to all my videos. My extensive database library provides hundreds of thousands of global contacts, typically including profiles, emails, and websites, though not all details are complete. Now, it's primarily compiled and updated from 2021 to 2025, with most of the key updates in the last couple of years. Now, this corporate resource may include contacts whose roles have since changed. It's designed as an excellent starting point for outreach. It's best leveraged and continually refined by organizations with dedicated data teams. To be clear, this is not a database that you use to spam. This is a research database for you to really target it on who your potential investment opportunities are going to come from. So this database comprises a blend of individuals and companies, each with distinct investment criteria and operating condition. So there's no guarantee your approach will be favorably received. Note, this database is available to corporate or groups only, no personal sales. Okay, now we're over on the spreadsheet part, and I'm going to show you 3 sheets related to the UAE Family Investment Office database. One is the firms, and the second one will be the key contacts, and then the third sheet will be key database components, where I go a little bit further to the right hand side and show you some key aspects. Even though the database does have a lot more information, I want to just highlight some of the main fields in this particular video. So if we take a look at the firm, so you're going to get the firm type, you're going to get their firm name, you're going to get the background, you're going to get a bit of information on the background so you can do some filtering using that field as well. Again, they're all family investment offices. Most of them are going to be single. They're all in the UAE. And then again, you're getting some key address information along with the website, the company email, company telephone, and as we scroll over a little bit further to the right, you're going to start to get some information about assets under management. Now, let's take a look at the key contacts. So on the key contacts, you've got a little bit over 439 key contacts. You're going to get the firm that they're with. You're going to get their name. You're also going to get their role and job title. So that's going to help you do a lot more screening when it comes to trying to find the right contact. Now, in this case, if you don't have the email, it's very simple. Just take their name, punch it into LinkedIn. I get about a 98% accuracy and hit rate by going to LinkedIn, because most of these people, again, this is the database that's been updated. The latest update was in April of 2025. So this is going to help you out if you want to reach out to them using LinkedIn, or you can use the email, the address that is with them. So you can see there's a fair bit of email addresses. Now, you're also going to get the asset class that they may be interested in or they handle. So for this particular database, you're going to get a lot of private equity, you're going to get a lot of real estate, you get hedge funds, you get infrastructure, private debt, as well as very prevalent for this particular database. So now let's take a look at the key database components. And basically what I'm doing is I'm going a little bit further right on the spreadsheet than the first sheet. So again, we can see the year established, and in this one I've got fields talking about what you like to invest in. For example, private equity is one of the main components, and the database does have most of these that have checked it off as interested. Then we start to take a look at the sector strategy preferences regarding private equity. For example, it could be buyout, early stage, it could be venture general, it could be distressed debt, geographic preferences, industries, industry verticals, and when it was last updated. If we go a little bit further on to the right, we can see the real estate. Are they interested in investing in real estate? The majority of these are. They're also looking at direct real estate. And again, you can look at the strategy preferences, geographic preferences, and again, the latest update on that sector. Now, if it's been 2023 or 2024 and they've selected real estate as one of their sectors, the odds are that still holds true. Again, you're going to have to do some contacting to find out whether there's been any changes, and by having as much information on contact basis, not only the company email, but the contacts, you're going to be able to update for your own preferences. So as you can see, it's one of the most up-to-date, comprehensive databases of UAE Family Investment Offices that you're going to find, and it's a perfect resource if you're looking to raise capital in 2025 and beyond. Are you looking for global funds and contacts? My verified database includes 24,000 global funds from 2022 to 2025 and 400,000 fundraising executives with 277,000 emails. Coverage across all regions, asset classes, and strategies. It's the most complete global capital access tool available. For more information on my databases and fundraising services, click my Fiverr link below. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.